Welcome, chefs, to this episode. This is episode 12 of The Kitchen. Now, in this podcast, we are just going to be reflecting on 2023. It was a great year. This is actually going to be a bit of a shorter podcast. We're going to be shooting for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes for your commute whenever you're listening to this.
Yeah.
But we just want to say thank you for being a part of our 2023. And as you'll hear in this episode, we've had a lot of little wins. We've had some losses as well. And we're just taking some time to reflect on those.
Yeah.
And anything that we talk about that we are currently selling, whether it's a course or a product with Gamut or whatever, we will link that in the show notes. So if you want to check those out, just check the description. But without further ado, let's cook.
Living in a daydream. Ooh, such a sweet thing. Life on the big screen. It's such a beautiful scene, yeah.
Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning.
How was your Christmas?
It was so good. I love Christmas, man.
We are recording this the day after Christmas,
Yeah.
so it's fresh.
Yeah, it was good. You had a good Christmas?
What'd you get? Yeah.
Got some Converse, some new Converse, much needed. Got my Lego set. I was talking about.
Did you already build it?
Yeah, built it in like an hour. It was fun.
Yeah.
Some candy. I got a cool hoodie.
Nice.
It's like a jade color. Yeah, how about you?
I also got some new Converse.
Nice. They look great. Wait,
Yeah, my feet aren't hanging out.
you needed these.
I did need them badly.
They had shoes, Converse, that literally had holes on the sides all the way through them.
Yep. So no more holes on this one. This pair. But
Got the exact same pair.
got the exact same pair. I also got the exact same pair of Vans, white Vans,
Classic.
which also had holes.
I haven't seen you wear white Vans in a while.
It's because they're so holy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Book?
Got the Bread Baker's Apprentice.
Nice.
Reading about bread
Nice.
lately. And then my parents, they always get us, like each couple, they get, everyone gets a present. We got an uni pizza,
Nice.
the pizza oven.
Nice.
So
See you tonight.
yeah, see you tonight. Got to make some pizzas here. Yeah, great. It was a good Christmas.
Yeah, I made a brisket. It was delicious.
I saw the photo.
Yeah, it was delicious. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great day.
What'd you put on? What was it? Was
Just salt and pepper, man.
it mustard?
Yeah. Salt and pepper mustard was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. I really actually loved it.
Loved Christmas. Yeah, it was a good Christmas.
It was good. Went and saw Ferrari last night. It was a trash movie.
I saw Iron Claw.
Oh,
Dude, I was not ready for that.
depressing movie.
Dark, depressing.
Did you know it's a true story? Well, you know it's
Yeah,
a true story.
yeah.
Did you know in the true story there was another brother?
Well,
There was a sixth brother.
oh,
Same result, but the director said, I just can't put 6 in there because it'd be
There
too
were
depressing.
6?
Yeah.
because in the movie there was
real
5.
Yeah.
One
and
that died when he was
yeah.
5 or something, right?
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But yeah, another brother died.
6?
5 brothers died, and then Zac Efron was the last one in the true story.
My gosh.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But beautiful movie.
Beautiful movie, yeah.
Zac Efron was amazing.
Yeah, it's ripped.
Yeah. He's on
Absolutely.
the juice.
Yeah, he's juiced up for sure.
Yeah, his traps look crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, good movie.
Good movie.
Depressing though.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Ferrari last night. Wasn't great. And I like Ferrari. It was produced by the guy who did Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of high hopes, but it wasn't even close to that good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't. I give it 2 stars out of 5. But I think we're going to try to see The Boys in the Boat today.
Isn't that that's the World War II
wait.
movie, right? Isn't that
No,
World War II?
the Olympian rowers.
Yeah.
George Clooney directed.
It's like a best-selling book, isn't
Yeah,
it?
my mom loves the book.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
seeing that tonight, and then also need to see Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon on Netflix.
So we went to the Lehigh Megaplex.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you went yesterday? What time?
Like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, we went there at like 3 and it was packed,
Yeah.
but our theater had nobody in it. What movie was everyone seeing?
Probably Wonka is killing it right now. Anyone But You.
Oh, that was probably
Maybe Boys in the Boat.
maybe. Yeah, it was packed, but no one was in our theater.
I'm surprised no one saw Iron Claw. Huh.
Yeah, probably didn't want to be depressed on Christmas.
I really would not have watched that on
I
Christmas.
didn't know that's what it was. I thought it was going to
Sad
be
movie.
some lighthearted humor.
Jeremy Allen White, though, loved him.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
I just can't not see Carmi though.
I know. And he was also supposed to be playing a 6'4" brother.
Oh, he was.
His character is actually like just this hulk of a man. And he told the director, he's like, yeah, I can act big, but I can't be that big. But
Yeah, I
great
love
movie.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah,
Yeah, good Christmas.
it was good. 364 days until the next one.
364.
You guys, Nate, we want to talk today about, it's the last Wednesday of 2023. And we just kind of want to do a short podcast today and get back to our families and just talk about this year. We've had an incredible year. A lot's happened. We've done a lot. We've changed a lot of things, had a lot of ups and downs, mainly ups. And we thought we'd just kind of talk, digest
What's going
on
on.
2023. And we kind of wrote some bullet points of some highlights that we want to talk about. And this is in no way, I hope, coming across as like, check out all we did this year.
Yeah,
But at the same time, kinda.
that's reflecting.
Let's get back to a culture of celebrating our wins. You know,
Yeah, celebrate the dubs.
we had some awesome wins this year. So yeah, we're just gonna go down the list and talk about them.
Talk about them.
So my first one I wrote down was through the lens.
Yeah,
We did a few in 2022, which we still need to edit.
yeah.
For Kayla and Sam. But this year, the first project we did this year was Through the Lens. You had 3 weddings in 1 week, and I said I was going to help you with those. And I said, actually, I'm going to Hawaii with Jay and Mac
Yeah.
to do Through the Lens.
So wait, we filmed our first Through the Lens though in 2022, wasn't it?
Kayla and Sam, yeah.
Kayla and
But we just
Sam.
never edited it.
Yeah, we haven't. Sorry, Sam and Kayla.
Yeah.
We'll
we
get
will.
there. Yeah, we'll get there.
But yeah, this year, start off the year with Through the Lens with Jay and Mac. And it's easily our best-selling course. And rightfully so, because they're incredible.
They're insane. Yeah.
And it was so cool for me to watch them filming and just being like, yeah, this is valuable content.
Yeah.
Such a unique style. And that was just the start of like an amazing friendship
Yeah.
we have with them now.
Well,
Love those people.
we'll tell some of the listeners what is Through the Lens, because some of them might
yeah.
now know what it is.
Yeah, good point. Through the Lens is, at its core, a masterclass job shadow. We asked our community 2 years ago when we started Runway Vows, like, what type of content do you want to see the most of? Do you want us to script things and dive into technical aspects of filmmaking and weddings and networking and, have scripts and talk and B-roll, the classic course outline? Or do you want, this or this? And everyone said, we just want more job shadows. Like people just wanted to watch us as a fly on the wall problem solve. And because at its core, that's what job shadows are, right? Like a full-time filmmaker, we would always post those, and those were always the hottest content. And eventually Parker started making the YouTube videos, basically just job shadows with a narrative.
Yeah.
Because people like to just watch you do it, and there's a lot you can learn from watching someone do it more than they can just like teach you.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to say like, yeah, put your cameras here. And it's another to say, okay, wow, with this ceremony, I have to actually change my setup and put things here, and here's why. And so people found value in that. And then you and I said, well, we don't want to be, we just felt like it was weird to be the only ones teaching
Right.
how to shoot a wedding. Because I think we're very open that our way isn't everyone's way. And so we didn't want to say like, put it out there as like, here's a job shot on how we shoot weddings and this is the best way. We're like, no, we want to network with people who are better than us and who are also have a unique style. And so we reached out to 10, 20 people, and surprisingly, almost all of them were like, oh, I love the idea.
Yeah.
And so this year we've been filming people shooting weddings behind the scenes and just uploading a pretty much uncut version of a wedding day.
Yeah.
Every video is like 30 minutes long. There's 8 to 10 of them. And it's just like watching people problem solve unscripted in real time.
Yeah.
It's been really cool.
Yeah, I'd say probably the biggest difference between these Through the Lens courses and YouTube videos is that in these Through the Lens, there's a lot more troubleshooting. Like
Tons.
it's completely raw. So many things go wrong. And we've made a point of really, because who have we filmed so far? Jane Mack, Will Sarmiento, Emma Kay,
Russell.
we're still, yep.
Kayla and Sam.
Kayla and Sam. And each person we've shadowed, we've tried to shadow them on a wedding that is their bread and butter. So Will was in Philadelphia, those city vibes, Jay and Mac was in Hawaii.
Yeah, just
elopement,
adventurous, yeah.
adventurous. And so the cool thing is, it's not just like a typical YouTube, here's how you shoot a ceremony. It's no, here's Jay and Mac in their element.
Yeah.
Here's Will in his element. This is how he would shoot this wedding. So if you have a city wedding, boom, like there's Will's course. So Through the Lens has been really fun.
cool.
A lot of cool connections have come from it too.
So many, man. It's been so humbling. Like it seriously is. It's so cool. And yeah, I think we're gonna put a lot more into that in 2024, which we're really excited about.
For more than anything, yeah, just collaborating with others has been really fun.
I mean, it's led to like one of my, like now we get to have Will, Emma, J Mag. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like this bond we have with them
Yeah.
now that I just love.
Just
Hold on, I
everyone
gotta
just-
sneeze. Hold on.
We need the Rodecaster that you can just like mute yourself. We need
I'm
to
good.
turn pro podcasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Through the Lens was a big W for.
We've kind of
2023.
soft launched 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
We haven't like made like official, like really pretty landing pages for it yet, but we have courses ready.
We will.
Hoping to have Emma's done ASAP. It's been awesome. So Through the Lens, that's number 1.
That was number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 was the spring workshop.
yeah. Ephraim.
And Ephraim, Utah. So when people want to come to Utah for a wedding or for a workshop, they're thinking, mountains, they're thinking maybe red rocks, snow, whatever it may be. And we decided we're going to go to Ephraim, Utah. And for those people who know Utah, they know that Ephraim, they probably don't even know where Ephraim is. It's way kind of heading south, just in the middle of nowhere.
2-3 hours from here?
2 or 3 hours from Salt Lake City. And the only reason we chose this is because, well, I guess 2, it was our first workshop. So it was, again, kind of like a soft launch into our workshops. But 2, we had a connection through Courtney J. Photo.
Yep.
Her uncle, her aunt, they owned this venue.
Yeah.
And so,
Beautiful.
Beautiful venue.
Yeah.
Beautiful venue. And since it was our first one, we haven't done this a lot. Money is tight to throw workshops. And we found a free venue in
Yeah.
return for
Crazy.
just taking
Crazy
pictures and
miracle.
videos of it.
And we're also thought like no big deal. Everyone at this workshop will probably be from Utah.
Yeah.
So
Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah.
I think, what did we do? 20 people and one person was in
and that
Utah?
person was from
Alex?
Ephraim.
Yeah, and from Ephraim. So
Just across the street to come over.
it's just like once in a lifetime for her to be like, hey, there's a workshop in Ephraim. But yeah, 19 people were from out of state.
Yeah.
So what we thought was going to be just kind of a lighthearted workshop, almost like a content days, we felt a lot of pressure all of a sudden to really
did.
put on a good show for people coming from out of state.
And from out of country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Melissa. Yeah.
Just a humbling. That was an awesome day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was more of you and I saying, can we do this? And then at the end of the day, we can do
Yeah,
this.
we can do it.
And it was just like fun. Like got to meet people, had some core memories.
Right.
Kaylor was helping with it. And it was just, I don't know, it was just a great day.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
weather gave us some troubles.
Weather
but,
did give some troubles.
but everyone was so positive. Everyone was just like so
Everyone
happy
was
to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first time we kind of like really got to know Adam and Justin, just
Yeah.
hanging out all day with them. That was
Yeah.
fun. And that was the, I guess, the runway to our fall workshop,
Yeah.
which was, we've already talked about it before, but
Man.
gosh, I can still just reminisce on that day,
Yeah.
those couple days, I guess.
Yeah.
Just the
yeah.
salt flats.
I think the big takeaway from the spring and fall is that we sold out. And
Yeah.
that just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, without really any content to show past workshops and say, hey, like, we want to host you in Utah and do this. I think I was just so humbled when people came in for it and just had a good time.
Yeah.
And I had a great time just watching it all happen. And Becca and everyone involved just like made that so perfect for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved the fall workshop.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Again,
Excited.
though, yeah. Excited for the,
Yeah. Emma came, Will came.
we had a solid list of VIPs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan,
Alex came.
Alex.
They're just so cool. And again, that launched the next year's workshop, that hype, where we sat down with Emma and said, let's do something together. And we wanted to ride the wave of how hype that workshop was. And we'd consider Emma a huge catalyst for how our workshop went because we learned a lot from going to her workshop this year. And just watching how she, hosts people and takes care of people and wants to create an experience, that was an example to us. And so it was a natural fit of our brands to say, let's do one together. And that was humbling having that sell out before we even publicly launched it.
Yeah.
We said like, we'll sell out, push it to our private email list and then we'll post it publicly. And then by Monday, we couldn't even post it publicly because it was already
You're
sold
talking
out.
about the 2024 one.
Yeah,
we have
the
coming
Ireland
up.
one. Yeah. That was wild.
Yeah. That was another
Yeah.
big win.
Yeah.
Just seeing that it's sold out so fast.
Yeah.
An international Europe wedding workshop, I mean.
So workshop wise, like it's been a great year. Nate and I really love, we're I'm not sure who I'm talking to here. I'll talk to you. We really love these in-person events.
Yeah, we do.
It's fun. It's new for us, so I think anything new is fun. But
It's a lot.
Yeah,
I think going into the
stressful.
workshops, we had this idea of we'll just hire these workshop coordinators and these planners, and we'll just kind of delegate tasks. But the more we've done them, we've realized that's not really possible. You're always involved.
yeah,
So it's a ton of work, but the payoff is the experience is so
yeah,
rewarding.
yeah. We want to do more. People keep asking, are we going to do a spring one? And we still don't know. If we do it like a content day, like a small, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep getting DMs about, you guys need to do something in the spring. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do another last minute thing.
Yeah, we don't have a great track record on that. If we did, it would be something kind of
So stressful.
scaled down.
Yeah.
Just purely content probably wouldn't be a huge
Or like a
educational
networking
thing.
day.
Yeah, network.
Maybe get some brisket. Maybe we do it in Texas.
Arkansas. Oh, Texas.
Arkansas is hard to get to. That's why it's the best.
I mean, we made it this year
you're
for
right.
Pages.
That was another thing on my list, was going to Arkansas for Paige's workshop.
Anytime we go to Arkansas, it's a highlight.
Yeah.
Wright's
That was
barbecue.
a highlight of my year. Just being invited to speak at this beautiful, intimate workshop, getting to meet some people I love, having Chick-fil-A waiting for us. I don't know. She just took
Top
care
golf.
of us.
Yeah, Top golf afterwards was
Yeah, it
fun.
was just a great day.
Yeah,
Paige killed it.
she did.
So impressed by her. Continues to kill it. And then to end off this workshop rant, Alexander Ma. One of the highlights of my year was just getting to know him.
That was, yeah.
Him and Jackie and his team.
Yeah.
It was so cool to see a whole different way of filmmaking.
That was kind of like an unforeseen collaboration in 2022. Like, we just didn't know we were going to become friends with Alex. But he invited us to Lake Como to his workshop. We went there, we made friends with him and his team and a lot of the people at his workshop. And in turn, those people at the workshop and Alex came to our workshop. And yeah, it's just, he has a completely different style of filming weddings than
love
we
it.
do.
And he's so removed from this educated world that we are a part of.
Yeah.
And I love it.
He's got
because
his
he has
own-
his own niche and doesn't care about anything else.
Yep.
So it's been really cool to get to know him and become his friend, and he's just killing it. He's probably going to take this clip and put it as an ad. I can't wait to see
I
it.
bet it's going to cut to music after we laugh right there.
Alexander's the best wedding filmmaker out there. 3, 2, 1, beat drop.
He's a master of ads.
he's
he
great.
cranks out ads
Genius
like I've
marketer.
never seen
Yeah.
before. Genius marketer.
We just keep giving you more material the more we talk about it. He's
Yeah,
a cool
Alex.
guy.
Alex is a cool guy. Love his work. Love just everything he does.
Yeah.
Love his community.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked too much with him about 2024. Some things here and there, but
Definitely through the lenses.
yeah, through the lens
in the
because
works.
his weddings are insane.
So
Just casually filming in Paris.
we can get him for that one wedding he does each year. We'll
Just
do
the
it.
one Lake Como wedding a year.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep.
Speaking of courses, another highlight of my year, we promised, we pre-sold and promised to make a course a month in this year. We failed.
We did.
We got close. We did 9 out of 12.
Yep.
And we're going to do those remaining 3 in the next month or 2.
We're trying.
We promised it without really thinking that we were going to be traveling the entire year and doing 2 huge workshops that would consume our lives, plus just life in general. So we definitely overpromised and underdelivered, but we're still going to deliver.
But still doing 9 courses in a year is pretty
impressive.
crazy. That's impressive. Yeah.
Props to us.
Props to us.
Yeah. So it was cool. And then next year we can kind of refine those courses, some small re-edits,
Yeah.
create our year 1 library.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have done that without Athy, our intern.
Nate Athy. Nate 2.0.
Yeah.
Love that kid.
Who's been cranking edits on all those courses.
Yeah.
And he has more to do. So
Yeah, we put a lot on him. I think part of the reason why we only did 9 courses out of 12 instead of 12 out of 12 is because we've tried to make them really just in-depth, full of B-roll, really good examples. And, not hating on any courses or anything like that, but some things that I've seen, even just in like the tech space, it's all just like talking heads and you're not seeing what they're talking about. And we, coming from full-time filmmaker, have really tried to make it visual. Every sentence is covered with B-roll.
I told Athy I don't want to see my face unless it's the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
I want to just all B-roll. And he's like, well,
Yep. Sorry,
where?
we don't have the B-roll. Okay. So yeah, the 9 courses, the course a month really started to weigh us down. I'd say in August, September. That's when
it was when we started playing the workshop.
Yep, the workshop started going downhill.
Yeah.
The workshop was doing great, but the courses were starting to suffer because of it.
Yeah.
And then after the workshop, we had other things just start
Yeah.
taking off. And we're 100% going to finish those weddings or those.
Yeah.
I keep saying weddings.
No,
Those
they're in the
courses.
pipeline.
Yeah, they're in the pipeline. They're well underway, but 9 is still pretty impressive.
You guys, if you want to purchase our course, we'll put the link below.
Yep.
Yeah, we wanted to just create this library that all the common questions we get asked, people can have a resource so they don't have to answer them over and over again. Same with the lens. We'll link all this stuff below, but got some good feedback on the courses, and so. But yeah, it was just we wanted to have a library that was our own
Yeah.
of courses, and 9 out of 12 isn't bad.
No, not bad. Not perfect.
Proud of
but
it.
It's a little W.
Yeah, we'll finish them.
And then along with Nate Athy,
Yeah.
who is our intern, who we're hoping to acquire.
We call him our employee officially.
I think so too. We got to.
Intern was the first 6 months.
That's true. But I mean, we're battling for
What
him right
makes
now.
an intern versus an employee? Or a contractor, I guess.
I don't know. We pay him every month. So. But along with him, what was it last month? We hired your brother-in-law,
Brother-in-law Tanner,
Tanner,
stud. Yeah.
college kid that just grinds it out, and he has been handling a lot of the social media stuff
Yeah, because we hate it.
because we both hate it and we want to be off it. So he does all the uploading of the podcast, the clips. He just
Edits all this. Yeah.
he does all this.
I just told him, I was like, I want our education page to be having 5 or 6 posts a week, and I don't want to do that. And so he has been doing that for the last 2 months.
And it's really cool to see. I really think there's this talk about, how to grow on Instagram. You got to use these hashtags. You got to post at this time.
Yeah.
I really do think it's just posting consistently.
It is.
If you want to grow.
It's a
Because
big one.
we've posted stupid clips, but we've posted enough where these views are kind of just like compounding on top of
Yeah,
each other.
absolutely.
And this past week, we got like 300 followers.
Yeah, it's been popping off, yeah.
It's been popping.
Yeah.
So he's been just killing it.
Yeah.
Posting all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So he's just going to get busier in
Yeah.
2024.
So Tanner and Nate, they are
Been 2 awesome hires.
behind the scenes awesome hires.
Yeah, so that was also cool. Just like doubling the Runaway Vows team this year was awesome.
Yeah.
Going from 2 to 4 was pretty cool.
Would love to keep growing horizontally.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wrote down another huge, exciting thing. And because I'm not just trying to push our products here, but launching Gamut. We've loved Gamut for years. I've used Gamut for years. In fact, I feel like what kind of made my film stand out at the beginning in the full-time filmmaker group was using the Timber pack, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, I love your colors."
Timber
I'm like,
pack.
"Well, it's Timber." And so it was really cool this year to finally see our brand attached to a Gamut pack.
Yeah.
And it's done pretty well. We haven't really pushed it very much, but we're starting to more and more. And we have a lot more plans for 2024 to really make it out there and make it some ads and stuff. But,
As of right now, what's your favorite look in the Prestige pack?
ooh, I think it has to be Timeless Elegance
Really?
at like 50%.
Not Filmic Glam?
I do like Filmic Glam.
Depends on what you're shooting.
Okay, Filmic Glam actually at like 70%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Intensity. And then close second is
Timeless Elegance?
Timeless Elegance, yeah.
Yeah.
Venturous Luxury is a vibe, but it takes the right,
When we first launched it, Wedding White was the number one.
yeah.
And then
Wedding White's
people-
really pretty.
Wedding White was out of the gate. Everyone was saying Wedding White. And then I think it was Orlando who started saying, no, guys, Adventurous Luxury.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's a good one.
And
I love them all.
or it was Timeless Elegance, one of those. But
I love warm nostalgia for certain looks
same,
too. It's
same.
such a vibe.
I feel like I like that for personal stuff.
Yeah, I use it
honestly.
for personal stuff.
If I ever
yeah.
film something and want it to look filmy.
I love it.
We kind of had this shift this year, I guess. Speaking of, I don't know if this is a win, but
Mm-hmm.
it was just something that happened. Earlier in the year, we had this idea we wanted to be, bright and airy, luxury looking vibes,
Which Andrew Guilford hates.
which Andrew,
If we ever have him on the podcast, I'm gonna sit him down right here, and just the first question be like, "So, why do you hate bright and airy?" No, I don't hate it. Yeah, you do.
what's wrong with it?
You're the number one hater of the bright and airy
what
fan
I'm
club.
going to ask him? Why do you hate digital zooms? I love digital. I digital
He's
zoom
the anti-bright
everything.
bright and airy president of the fan club, or what? Wait, how do I say that? Yeah,
Anti-digital
hates it.
digital
dude.
zooms.
Hates it. It's just so trendy. Andrew,
It looks great.
come on, bro.
Come on, man. But yeah, we had this idea. We wanted to be bright and airy. We wanted to, fit into that market. And I don't remember when it was. It was before Jeffrey and Mason's wedding. We started talking like, man, kind of miss the old style. not dark and moody, but just
it wasn't us.
it wasn't us. And so that's when we decided, with Jeffrey and Mason, we're
I
just
still
gonna.
think it's gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we decided to switch it up and just kind of like shoot a little darker, like how we would, a couple years ago. And we were on the C70, so they were softer, obviously,
Yeah.
than the 1DX. But we switched to Filmic Glam instead of Timeless Elegance, and that's when we really started to like what we were
I
doing.
also, along that same vein, I think it was just like once I realized that I had this misconception that the market we're trying to be in was only bright and airy.
Yeah.
And the more we started looking for planners and vendors that we love to work with, we realized that there was this very different, there's another crowd of more of that editorial moody color that was still in the higher end market that we wanted to be in. That we're like, okay, we can fit into that. And that was more true to ourselves,
Felt better.
Yeah, I still think bright and airy is so pretty. But we love our style to be kind of more that moody luxury. Yeah, and Filmic Glam does that pretty well.
Love Filmic
Yeah,
Glam.
it's a vibe.
Love it for everything.
It's kind of muted. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
You guys will drop a link to Filmic Glam below with the discount code.
Yes.
Or the pack, I guess, Prestige pack.
Prestige pack.
Yeah. So that was like a huge win just seeing the Gamut pack take off, and that was just awesome. Like I don't know, that was like years in the making for us, and I just was like, that was cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. These are all, that's our bullet list. That's kind of like the big things we had highlighted for
Oh,
2023.
and then Siempre in June.
Oh, yeah, the people wedding.
Yep.
The people wedding. How could we forget that? That was a catapult.
So that was one of our goals of 2022 was to get featured. And it kind of just fell in our lap with the amazing planner, Britt Warnick.
Yeah.
And she said, I have this wedding for you guys. It's going to be featured in People and hopefully other publications.
Yeah.
And we're like, it'd be awesome to be featured, And not only was it an awesome feature, like I featured in Brides and People, but Adriana and Tyler were just incredible.
I love
the
them,
couple.
yeah. I'll
Like
never
usually I
forget that
feel
garter
like
toss.
I was always thinking like the People weddings or, those feature weddings would be like kind of more like NDA, can't really talk to the couple very well, but they wanted to get to know us so badly.
They were so personable.
And so like we got to like, actually get to know them, and it was just so cool.
Loved them.
Yeah. They were the highlight of the whole day.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like hanging out with them.
Arguably a highlight of any wedding this year was Tyler Barnhart's garter toss.
So hot.
Gosh, dang.
It was steamy. That was a steamy one for sure.
He did it good. He did it very good.
I showed it to my mom that video,
like, "Whoa."
and at that part she's like, "Wow,
What are you guys filming?
I'm like, that's freaking Tyler Barnhart."
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, he was.
That was a highlight of weddings.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was a great wedding.
Yeah, no, we said this podcast was going to be a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a recap of 2023. Aside from those bullet points, Jacob, has there been anything this year that you have loved? For example, completely unrelated to weddings as well, just personal life. So, for example, this year, I came across Chris Williamson's podcast, the Cinematic Podcast.
Oh yeah.
I've loved that guy.
Yeah.
That's just been kind of like a 2023 thing for me this year.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's been really, really
Has
cool.
like sliders.
Yeah, he's got like
8
the
different camera
cinematic. He's
angles.
interviewing Chris Bumstead, and I think he's just an awesome interviewer. I think it's just a good inspiration of podcasts, how to run them. That's kind of been like a 2023 kind of last half of it. Part of my life. Do you have anything like that in 2023 that has been a
A
staple?
lot.
Something you're living.
Genuinely, the best part of this year is I've just been happier.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like all year, I've just been a happier human being. I love my friends. I love my wife. I like seriously just having control of my schedule this year. It's been like, we've been busy, but like, I just feel like me and Kenzie are just like on top. Like it's just been so fun. I just feel like I'm happier. Love my life. Love what we're building. I love the connections we're making. I've just like felt so blessed, like getting so close, like arguably becoming best friends with Emma, Will, J Mac this year, Rich. Like it's just been like the biggest, like, I don't know, you just feel like, wow, there's people in our corner who love us. And yeah, not to get sappy, but just like working with you all year. Like it's just been like so fun.
Yeah, it's been
Like
fun.
we've had so many crazy experiences together, traveled the world. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just been awesome to work with you like literally my brother, my best friend, and like build this together, and put out fires together, and just like figure things out and try things and let things fail and okay, how can we make that work, or should we cut that? Like that's just been I've loved problem solving with you all year.
It's been really fun.
And just, I feel like you and I always just have like the shining toy syndrome where it's like, hey, what's the next thing? Let's do something. Let's add more things to our plate. And it's just like, no, we gotta focus on this one thing. But like at the end of the day, I just like love it. Like, like realistically, we shouldn't be launching a coaching program next month. We have so much to do.
Yeah.
But like we're doing it and we're so stoked about it, you know? So I don't know, it's like getting closer with you and a whole new faucet of our relationship as friends, the business side and the friendship side. And then, you know, it's just been like one of those years I've just like, I'll always remember 2023.
2023.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like the years past COVID, like 2021, 2022 were just blurs. I can't name anything.
All three of those years blend together for me.
But 2023, I definitely will be able to remember. It's been a solid year.
It's been a cool year, man. I've just been like really happy all year.
That was great what you said, though. We really have just been putting out fires.
All year.
We probably shouldn't have started a podcast. And honestly, do you ever like clean your room when you're really busy, but you don't want to get to it? You're like procrastinating.
I will only clean my room if I have a billion things to do in that moment.
Exactly. That's what this podcast is. When we should be doing other things,
we should be.
Hey, let's go record for 3 hours.
Yeah. My room is spotless if I have like a billion deadlines due that day.
Oh, exactly.
I'm like, screw that. I'm
just going to start cleaning. I can't do this if it's not clean. That's what this podcast is. We should be doing other things right now, but we said we're going to do a podcast, and we're doing a podcast.
Doing it every week.
It's been fun. But yeah,
I really have loved this year. I feel like I'm leaving it a little bit wiser. Like not to be cliche, but like truly, like I just feel like I have a better understanding of what I want 2024 to look like. And I feel like this year, and we kept calling it our building year. And I think we said that so many times it lost its meaning. But genuinely, like I feel like all the things we've built this year, it's finally time to pay it off next year, or they'll finally pay off next year. I feel like we made so many relationships this year. We did so many things this year, workshops, courses, built this reputation so that next year we can capitalize on those things. And I'm really excited about that. And it's already like coming to fruition, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I don't know.
It's been a good year, Jacob. I echo everything you said about me. Back to you. It's been a great year.
Every time Nate and I have a sip on moment, I just like tilt my head down his face and act like I'm going to kiss him.
Which totally caught me off guard because that's like just what we do for fun, or for funsies. And Caleb from KEJ did that the other day. I don't know Caleb. I've never met him in person. First time I meet him in person, I'm like, man, my lips are chapped. And he's like, oh, I just got some. He grabs my head.
I have some chapstick here.
Like he's going to kiss me. I'm like, whoa.
Okay, actually, to end on this,
that.
I don't know if we can talk about it. I think we can. But Larev hired us to shoot in Vegas with them last week. Just this awesome event. And a highlight of my year to end the year truly was being a part of that group.
Dude.
Because everyone saw it on Instagram. We were a part of Legends.
The Larev Vegas team.
Yeah, and that was the coolest experience working with Lindsay and Cherish, two of my favorite people in the entire world.
Games, yeah.
Also, that's been a highlight this year, relationship.
Larev, yeah.
And then finally getting to meet 31 Films, Matt Harris. I cannot believe we were in the same room as him.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like when I need to learn
31,
things.
31 is Aaron Tharp.
Sorry, sorry. I'll get to Matt in a second.
Yeah.
31 Films and Film Poets, Aaron Tharp and Matt Harris.
Yeah.
Those two guys, I watch their tutorials. I learn from them. I take notes on their cinematography.
Legends.
So to finally meet them and just become friends, and now we have this group chat, like that was a crazy highlight. But same with KEJ, like having them there, J Mac, like Rich, like all
Charlie.
that, the whole team.
Yeah.
That whole team.
Ashley and Jay.
Ashley and Jay. Just like everybody there, man.
Yeah. That was a crazy team.
Yeah.
So fun.
And then Jason McCutcheon, his editing team. Like there was like 30 of us.
Yeah.
All in this room. And that was like a really cool moment.
And it was so fun because there was no sense of competing.
No.
It was no KEJ is better than 31 Films, better than Runaway.
KEJ is better than us.
Which we were definitely at the bottom of the list.
Yeah,
Runaway,
like KEJ,
like, we got 31
here?
Films, we got Film Boats. We're just sitting here like, wow, we don't belong here.
Jake and Nate
Hey guys.
from the kitchen.
What's up, chefs? Everyone's just laughing at us. But yeah, it was just no sense of competing. Everyone was just there to create the best Just the best experience. Larev just did such a good job of managing everyone. Everyone was just stoked to meet with everyone and work alongside and see how we all do it. And that was 100% a highlight, maybe top 3.
Easily. And I think, I don't know if it was Elaine from KEJ or Ashley who said how cool that a bunch of wedding videographers just
Elaine.
filmed this
Elaine.
event.
Yeah.
It wasn't like paparazzi. It was
wasn't
wedding
event,
videographers who
Wedding
just
filming.
tackled that event.
Yeah.
And Larev assembled that team.
Yeah.
So that was a highlight of my year.
Kind of goes to show that wedding videography just is a catalyst.
We're the best.
It teaches you audio. It teaches you, you know, multi-channel.
It was so
teaches
cool,
you everything.
man. That was easily a highlight of my year.
Yeah.
Was just
Adam was there.
how could I have forgotten?
we got to throw Adam. His,
Adam and
his
Patrick,
mention.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Matthew Reed.
Oh yeah.
Can't believe I finally got to meet him.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I think we got everyone. Hopefully we got everyone.
I think we did.
If we didn't, we're genuinely sorry, and we know you're better than us. We really do.
If we did mention, it's because it's just like
We're just thinking on the
obviously-
gun here. Yeah, it's obviously yeah.
Yeah, that was seriously one of the coolest moments of my life.
Yeah.
Was being in that room
So cool.
Yeah.
I hope we can do something like that in 2024.
because like we were also like surrounded by A-list celebrities that week.
yeah,
But what the highlight for me was seriously being in the
Yeah.
back conference room,
Yeah.
sitting on the floor at 4 a.m. drinking Coke with those people.
yeah. Going to get cereal and pizza afterwards.
Yeah,
And
that
now
was
our,
it.
our group chat and WhatsApp is all about just food.
Yeah,
Such cool people. They're all so talented, but everyone was so cool. Genuinely just good people.
that was it,
Just
man.
gems.
So yeah, great year. Really excited. And you guys, like, thank you for like listening to our podcast. This is episode 12, and it's been a social experiment. But like seriously, it's been like an outlet for me and Nate. And like seriously, just thank you guys for giving us the confidence to like keep going. And
Yeah.
we're just excited we're gonna do it every single week next year.
And I think in 2024 as well, we're going to focus a lot more on kind of becoming pros in this podcasting game.
Yeah.
We're not just going to be like, hey, let's go sit down and eat chocolate. We're probably going to have more
Structure.
structure to this podcast.
Yeah.
But it will still kind of maintain the
Loosey goosey.
the loosey-goosey.
Structure.
But we've loved doing this. It's been fun it's fun just seeing comments on YouTube, seeing people watch it and listen to it.
Yeah. So this time next year it'll be episode 64. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I don't got anything else. It was a great year.
great year. Love you, Nathan.
Stoked. I love you, Jacob.
You guys, if you want to support us, the best way is to like and subscribe to our podcast channel, or if you're on Spotify, just give us a follow. We check our analytics, and we're just
Hang on.
Crazy.
One more highlight of the year.
okay.
We haven't got a single 1-star review. Not even from DJ Trippy or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Not it's all 5 stars, baby. Woo.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna do it right before the new year. I
Yeah.
just know it.
Please,
Please don't
do it. Yeah. A lot of big plans actually for the podcast next year.
Yeah. Can't wait to start inviting people on here.
Yeah. Seriously, Andrew Guilford, I'm calling you out. We're gonna have you on. I'm gonna have you sit right here. My first question will be: so, why do you hate the bright and airy style? What do you have against it? What did it ever do to you?
I think along with Andrew, we have to bring on Jay from Jay and Mac. I mean, he kind of
Oh yeah.
you two are kind of in a little feud. You call him out for not having a suit, and then he posted that.
He literally told me, I don't own a suit. I'm gonna go buy one. And so on the podcast, I was like, just own a suit. And it was all just bait. They just wanted to bait me.
Just so they could make that.
Yeah.
Fell right into the
Who
trap.
do I want to have on the podcast and call out? Andrew Guilford, J Mac.
I would love to have
Emma?
not to call him out, but I would love what?
Emma.
Emma would be fun.
Just for the phonetics.
I would love not to call him out. I would love to have Lindsay and Cherish on here. That'd be so funny, but so unproductive.
we gotta have Lindsay and Cherish on here.
We would just that'd be
And
so fun.
KEJ, I want to have them on here.
Yeah, all the Vegas crew.
All the Vegas crew, we have them on here. Yeah, that'd be so funny. Yeah, next year we think we're want to start intertwining sous chefs.
You know
to
who
the kitchen.
who we should bring in is Sam Batin, kid who hates Mr. Brightside, just so we can.
I thought it was British, and so I sent this
Australian.
British meme.
He's
He's like, I'm
Australian.
from Australia, mate. And I was like, oh, it was like a food thing. I was like, you guys ain't having any good food down there. He's like, are you kidding me? He's like, shrimp on the Barbie. I'm like, anything else? And he's like,
Beer.
well, I'm like, no one ever goes like, let's look at Australian.
Let's put another shrimp on the
Is
Wild
barbecue
Way.
technically Australian?
I don't know. I thought barbecue
think
was global
America
American.
wins
Yeah.
barbecue.
I thought barbecue was American.
Yeah, we should have him on.
Just to talk about Mr.
Yeah.
Brightside being the greatest song of
Yeah.
all time.
Anyone with hot takes in the industry? In fact, let's pull on people who like have beef with each other, and let's just
I
have
knew
them
you were-
sit down.
I knew you were
And then
gonna
we'll
go-
just like we'll have an intervention and just discuss it. I have a list. I could drop names right now.
I thought you were. That's why I started laughing. I thought you were going to drop the names.
I will. I could, but I won't. I won't.
I could, but I won't. Yeah, can't wait to bring people on here. That's going to be fun.
Who do you have beef with? Call them out.
I
Say
don't
their
really have
names.
beef with
I'm a
anyone.
beef guy.
I'm not a beef guy. Love and peace.
Yeah.
I would actually love to have Taylor and Kelly on here from Level Up.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
We were on their podcast, and they.
Oh, we gotta have Matt Johnson on here, dude.
Matt Johnson would be fun.
His podcast is the best.
John and Nick would be fun.
Yeah, John Nick would be awesome. Yeah.
There's a whole lot of people that'd be really fun to
That'd
have
be
on
fun. Yeah. All right, you guys, we're done rambling. This
Yeah.
is a very unproductive podcast, but if you guys just like listening to us, we just wanted to take a moment. This is more like a team meeting. I feel like that was a podcast of us just kind of saying, how'd the year go?
Yeah, went good.
We're good.
Went good.
Great. That's a wrap.
Great. Let's not visit any of our pressing issues. Let's just move on.
So much to do. All right.
Love you. Bye.